Codex, Gotham Feed. Let's see what's up on the Codex. We have the time, all the time in the world, right? It's not like, you know, we're getting more and more deeper into this whole drug thing. Arms dealing, legal boxing matches, receiving stolen property. I introduced Penguin to the Bat. Not surprised you would be a fan. As strange as it might have seemed, Penguin is obviously working on some bigger plan, but Selina is the one in immediate danger. After what happened with Falcone, I don't intend to underestimate him again. Okay. I don't even recognize my old friend Oswald anymore. All I see is the Penguin. When he reappeared in Gotham City, I was a fool to dismiss his ramblings about revenge and revolution. He is central to whatever conspiracy is unfolding in Gotham. The pieces are all there. The psychoactive chemicals, Falcone's murder, and the investigation of my father and Mayor Hill. I had to figure out what the Penguin is up to before he makes good on the rest of his. Oh, Renee Montoya. Jim Gordon says she's a good cop. True blue were his words. Yet someone got her to murder Carmine Falcone in cold blood, turning her into a pawn to further a mysterious revolution. Unless I figure out who's really behind the killing and all, she'll unfairly take the fall. Lucius Fox, head of Wayne Enterprises Research and Development Division. He's the only person I trust to develop all of the tech for Batman while maintaining a low profile. He built the backdoor into Wayne Enterprises' system for the benefit of Batman, but now the children of Arkham have found that door and can exploit the same information. Luckily, Lucius increased the security measures on Batman's signals so they won't be able to get into our system. Okay. Gotham Feed. Welcome to the live stream, Winterhearts. Mayor Dent's private security raises concern, by Thomas Blacklow. Newly elected Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into City Hall, but it's already apparent this administration will be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Though a spokesperson for the mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the streets in the interest of public safety, they decline to say where the newly hired officers come from. One thing's for sure, however, and that's the chain of command. These new officers report directly to Mayor Dent. Mayor Dent ran as a law and other candidate, and with these new checkpoints, Gotham will see that promise enacted, for better or for worse. Wayne out of Arkham in less than 48 hours. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm up his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out the front doors, a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot at a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne as CEO, citing recent troubling revelations about the Wayne family. Many felt his erratic behavior would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but less than 48 hours after being admitted, Wayne's release was secured by the Gotham City Police Department. Department officials had no comment on the matter. Mayor claims credit for drop in COA crime. While the GCPD's newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in violent crime across Gotham, the number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor's self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Harvey Dent took credit for the reduction in COA activity, claiming that the streets of Gotham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without its critics. Civil liberties activists issued a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policies militaristic and bordering on fascist. Fascist? The statement also blamed Dent for the overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor's enforcement squads contribute to a growing climate of chaos and fear in Gotham. Missing Gazette reporter may be a COA kidnapping. Gotham City Police now believes that missing Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale may have been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. In a video statement released late last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Vale, as well as taking responsibility for a number of criminal acts, including thefts and targeted violence throughout the city. No motive for kidnapping was given, although most assume that some or all of Vale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. The GCPD has urged staff of all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional safety measures. GCPD officer linked to Falcone killing returns to the force. Renee Montoya, the GCPD officer who allegedly shot boss Carmine Falcone, returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped its investigation. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she had been drugged against her will, which is what happened to Bruce, with a powerful mind-altering substance. Her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect that the children of Arkham are involved. The scandal around the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of the intense interest and speculation, amid reports that billionaire Bruce Wayne offered to testify in Montoya's defense. It is unknown what, if any, relationship exists between Wayne and Sergeant Montoya. The GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement. However, the district attorney's office told Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspected of any wrongdoing. All right, let's check out the chats here. Oh, look. Oh, he doesn't know who Batman is. Awkward. Sorry. I think the random cake your name makes me hungry. Been what she says. Hopefully showing off the key is the wrong person doesn't screw you over. Oh, look how it is again. Thank God he doesn't know who Batman is. There's a reason for the key, but I'll tell you later when Hark figures this out. Watch as the key is secretly filled with liquid that happens to be the antidote cure to the Arkham drugs. Even if this room is for more behaved people or whatever, I'm surprised they're allowed chess. Someone really strong could easily use that as a weapon, torture device, if they don't use their fists. Calling it now. I actually like tornadoes. I like chaotic weather in general, but I'm one of those storm chaser people. Way too risky for my blood. He met the guy with the tally marks. He is a famous Batman villain. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, he's talking to him now. There's a museum that sort of shows off the deadly improvised weapons people have made in prison. Even a spoon would be deadly, though I don't know if prisons nowadays have updated to serving only handheld foods. Victor Zsasz is awesome. Anyone watched the film theory about different Jokers? Which one is this? I knew I heard him from somewhere, but this Walter is a creep. You could kill with a toothbrush, so there are rules for even that. I don't watch film theory as much, but I will analyze when he plays it himself. Does anyone want to know more about Zsasz's Batman's lore? It must stink to need to stuff like a dentist, optometrist, for other doctor stuff being stuck in jail, though those are technically luxuries. Simply put, he is a serial killer who tally marks his body for every person he kills. That makes sense. That's what I call working at your vocation. Zsasz sounds more like a hero name than a villain name, though I wouldn't know. I'm surprised that Zombie Guy isn't restrained, to be honest. I think he's Blockbuster. What happens if he runs out of skin? What is he gonna ask a friend to do his back for him? He has appeared in the Arkham games and in Batman Beginning, Gotham 2. That sounds like the name of an Italian recipe. Oh sure, take credit for Batman's train, find Harvey. The Beatles and Batman mix really well. He views people as zombies and that he frees them every time he kills them. Oh, Bruce has a rival. Dent. Heartbreak Hotel is what the key is for. Sorry. Hey, I don't think the Joker was talking about Dent in that way. How long is the drug going to last? Have someone like Joker capture interest would be terrifying. Dude, Bruce just got short of a critical dose. Keep watching. Well, he hasn't gotten to an actual hospital, so I'll assume it'll be strong and take a while to get out of this system. Joker and Batman is actually going to be one of the top OTPs in superhero stuff. Not even joking. Oh, I see what you did there. Joking. Haha, BoastAG. Gotta love the voice change impression. It was a rhetorical question anyway. Haha, that's a good impression for Joker. Harvey threw him in Arkham because he couldn't bear to look at his face anymore without wanting to kiss him. He'll come around, Hark. Thank you, Shorty in California. There's still hope. I'll never let go, Harvey. I'll never let go. That doesn't surprise me. It's always the bad guy, ex-good guy, hated enemies that end up being popular ships. The fact that he knows makes it seem more suspicious. The relationship as hero and villain is actually almost very well written in most cases. I have a problem with people shipping characters who antagonize each other because they mistake it for sexual tension. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened before. those relationships would be very abusive. That is very true. It would be like a rival man's relationship, like in Mass Effect, Dragon Age 2. Oh, I still like watching, even if I don't particularly ship them. Darker with wings. Yes, that's true. I love that Telltale also calls them Cobblepot. Well, they're fictional characters. I don't think it's that bad, but it does seem a bit odd. You killed my whole family, but you're so hot. I'll sleep with you. Wow, I like this version of Joker. I don't view them as a ship, simply as a duo with good chemistry. I think that's a very good way to describe them. Even though there's cameras, I'm surprised there's not more orderlies or guards around. The thing with fiction is that it doesn't exist in a vacuum. Oh wow, a crown symbol. First time seeing a user like that here. I like that game. I love all versions of the Joker equally. They always play him as a different way, in different ways, which is what unpredictable characters can adapt to. It references that reply in real life, and that kind of thing can normally abuse if left unchecked. Dark Souls, I mean. Jared Leto is not my favorite Joker, but I appreciate his gangster version of him. His favor is going to be really effed up or something, actually minor anticlimactic. Oh boy, here we go. I suspect Joker is planning to escape the same time you do. I'm surprised he isn't attacking Joker for doing that instead of the other guy. He is uneven. Oh cool, I didn't make this choice. His laugh. I chose to stop the fight because I'm such a goody two-shoes. Yeah, me too. And we die. The Joker really likes to get into people's heads. Wouldn't there have been cameras showing what happened? Yes, there probably would have been, especially in a public place like that. Or that angle was conveniently left out. Conveniently. Alfred, thank goodness. Kiss, kiss. Al, my old buddy Al. Alfred's superpowers to solve all of our problems. Hashtag Alfred real hero. Why do they not do drug tests? The Joker is, sorry, John Doe is creepy. Man, mind games. That's his thing. Bruce won't get any psychiatric help if he's been murdered, JFC. Alright, well take care, Boast AG. Thanks for hanging out with us. I never got any choice to say what's in the text. Yeah, you think he's dangerous now, you should see him in bed. Yes. That's the Two-Face voice. That is the Two-Face voice on the phone. That whole time I did think about that. That's the Two-Face voice, not the Harvey voice. Is the ship still waterproof? I think Travis is voicing both Dent and Two-Face, but don't hold me to do that. Neither did anyone else who also helped you watch. Oh, poor thing. His heartbreak made the drugs act up again. That's what I'm holding on to. I think he's voicing both characters. I feel like no matter how nice you are and how much you help him, Telltale's gonna make Harvey Two-Face have a tragic downfall, disappearance, or something in the end. Oh, I hope not. I hope that my choices in that matter in some form. Go away, Evil Cop 2. Dent is losing it. Bruce is losing it too. Takes a drink. Your choices clearly don't matter when the drugs are in effect. Pfft, pretty sure damaging a car is illegal too, but yeah, yes. Wow, he still loses his temper, whichever choice you make. Poor Bruce is losing his friends left and right. Cobblepot is a criminal mastermind, and Dent is losing his mind and is planning on destroying him. It'd be amusing if Bruce had a lot of counterfeit money to pay off, screw over all the people who try to get bribes, extort from him. That would be interesting. Dent is losing it. Cobblenot is evil, and Vicky is gonna die. But then they trace the fake money to Bruce and try him for fraud. The drugs really seem to break down the mind. Jeez. Well, if there's a choice to kill Vicky, I'll take it without thinking. Don't do drugs, kids, unless it's prescription. I don't think there'd be a choice to actively kill her, but maybe look the other way and let her fall, not save her. Hi, Winter. More like make sure it's legal, that you're informed on the side effects. Have consulted a medical professional in using it. Have a prescription if applicable, and don't touch anything that's expired or not used as intended. Hey, well, Kron, there's a choice. I will take it. I don't recognize you. Are you new? Yeah. When I said press drugs, I meant drugs. Prescribed to you personally. Yeah, Winterhurst has been here before. Must save the ship, but we can get Dent the Antidote in time. That's the question. But can we get the Dent the Antidote in time? That's the question. Sounds shady. Would it even work by now? It's been much longer. Now that I think about it, Montoya is still drugged too. I hope it doesn't make things worse for Batman or Gordon. It is getting worse and worse. Good point. We have to see. Drugs usually wear off as your body processes it, so permanent psychoactive effects would require some seriously altered brain chemistry, possibly brain damage. Yeah, though hopefully it'll help a little if you'd ever get a chance to give him an antidote. After all, I don't think Harvey would be okay if Bruce was like, here, take this drug, even if he explained about it. Vicky, grr, that just name just spoils my blood. I'm just sorry that as long as the drugs are in Dent, there will be more and more damage. Batman will have to administer the antidote. Wow, I hate Vicky, but I love Sasha. What are the odds of that? Hopefully no one in the chat's named Vicky Victoria, or that'd be awkward. Remind me of that Batman versus Dracula movie. Oh wow, I think that actually was a thing. Batman versus Dracula. Well, Sasha's meant to be more likable. Vicky Vale or Arkham is evil. I wonder what Joker is up to. The usual anarchy, most likely. But this Telltale story is far from usual. Assuming that Vicky's parents were killed, hospitalized too, she'd have a valid reason to do bad stuff, unless it still just ends up being her using that cause to cause death, chaos more than revenge. They could have easily had the Scarecrow in the whole thing. Yeah, but Bruce's parents were killed, but he isn't an evil, vile witch. People deal with tragedy differently. Bruce chose to make the world a better place so no one else would go through what he did. Others have chosen to hurt others to make them suffer like they did. Yeah, that is a difference. Maybe Scarecrow was already gone in this timeline, or they just wanted to make Vicky the villain to make it more shocking after all this is over with. It inspires Scarecrow to do drug terrorism or whatever he does. True. Or maybe she is the Scarecrow. Maybe Vicky Vale, Lady Arkham, she's a female Scarecrow. That would be kind of awesome. Yeah, too bad there aren't more people that went the Batman route, though so far he seems to be a lone wolf type, till a Robin-esque potential character got introduced. This seems to be the early days of Batman, probably the first year or two. I wonder, is the Joker the #1 Batman villain? His character has gotten so much more coverage. I'd assume it makes the most sales, but they'd probably still be some recurring villains, especially with all the hero movies that keep coming out, and the previous being defeated, they'd have to use a different poison. The same way Lex Luthor is Superman's main villain. Well, Batman has a pretty good rogues gallery, so quite few are well-known recurring characters. It's sad that a lot of Batman villains don't get the spotlight, that they don't appear in the movies. Joker is in all the movies, and a lot of villains don't get the credits. Hey guys, Peter Sumner from Star Wars Episode 4 died. Oh, I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, Peter Sumner. Goodness gracious. And that's sad because Batman is unknown for its villains. Is known for its villains, more so than the superheroes' rogue galleries. The animated series are where it's at. Let's see. Batman Taz gave us Harvey and Mr. Freeze's current origin. Cough, handsome evil Jack. When I restarted the game to fix some of the, synchronization problems, it updated the codexes, so I think there's more stuff on the codexes now. So I'm going to go ahead and read that while we wait for more people to get back on. Harvey Dent. My money helped him get there, but now I have to admit that Gotham City has a monster in the mayor's office. He has become a distorted version of the Harvey I used to know, twisting his crusade against crime into an excuse for authoritarian tactics. He's also declared war on Bruce Wayne, signing the order committing me to Arkham Asylum and stealing credit for defeating the children of Arkham's plans. In his heart, he may want to save Gotham from crime, but his brutish so-called enforcement squads are only making things worse. I'll have to confront him sooner rather than later. Oh, I hope it's sooner. Oh, wait. A new friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. I think we've already read that part. Crimes, mayor offices break-in, burglary, petty larceny. Selina may have wanted out of Gotham, but she's still keeping an eye out for me. I appreciate her warning me about Harvey's vendetta, but a quick glance at the news in these days would tell me the same thing. I hope she's happier and safer wherever she went. Thief for hire. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. I wish I did because she's good at what she does. She's caught up in whatever Penguin's involved in, but they're not on the same side. That's a relief. I can't even begin to imagine the terrible things Oswald is doing to Wayne Enterprises now that he's the CEO. For generations, my family has worked to make it a company worth admiring, and he's going to corrupt it into something horrific. More than anything, he can't be allowed to discover my secret technologies. The savage beating I gave him at the press conference should keep him distracted long enough for me to come up with a plan to deal with him. Alright, and we already read that part. Lieutenant James Gordon. I wasn't in Arkham Asylum long, and already the city is worse than I left it. I don't know what Harvey's control of City Hall and his so-called enforcement squads means for Gordon's ability to do his job effectively, but I don't think it's good. If I'm right, Gordon might not be able to help me as much as I hoped he would. Vicky Vale, as I thought and knew her, is gone. She has ceased to exist. Her real name is Victoria Arkham. but I guess she prefers to be called Lady Arkham. She's been right there in front of me this whole time, and somehow I failed to see it. How? She manipulated me and tried to ruin me and came too close to succeeding. It was a sloppy mistake that I can't afford to let happen again, but that ends now. First thing I need to do is track down her supply of that mind-altering drug and destroy it. The Children of Arkham leader. She's known as Lady Arkham among her followers, but I know her real name, Victoria Arkham. Her Vicky Vale persona seems to be gone forever. I can't believe I let her into my home. I can't believe I never figured out who she was or what she was doing, but now that I know, there's nothing that will stop me from taking her and her fellow followers down. Children of Arkham. Ever since I stopped their plot to spray the citizens of Gotham with their drug, the Children of Arkham have been quiet. If I hadn't been in Arkham, I would have immediately tracked them all down. But it seems Mayor Dent has taken up the fight in my absence. He'll crush them and anyone who tries to stand up to his authoritarian tactics. Mayor Dent's war on the Children of Arkham has turned Gotham into a more dangerous place than it was before. His enforcement squads aren't going to make Gotham safe. They're going to turn it into a police state. I knew when I wrote the check for the new hospital that Gotham needed a better mental health care facility, but it wasn't until I became a patient at Arkham that I saw firsthand just how dire the situation is. There's a guy with a homicidal sock puppet and a man named Zaz, who is covered in the tally mark scars of each of his victims. Then there's John Doe. I don't know who they are or what they did to get in there, but we have to make sure they never ever walk free. I used to walk through the front doors of Wayne Enterprises Tower with pride. I can't do that any longer. Not since I was ousted from the CEO seat and replaced by Oswald Cobblehot, who seems to be transforming my family business into something unrecognizable even as I write this. What's his end goal? I don't know, but I have to put a stop to it before everything my parents worked for, the good things they worked for, are damaged beyond repair. Okay. All right. I'm noticing several things that are different in Hark's LP than anyone else. I'm noticing several things that are different in Hark's LP than anyone else's LP and my own gameplay, and I don't think it's because of choices. I'm curious what those differences are. Any Onyx. Number one, me and some LPers I watched never got the option to actually text Selena back. We just read the text. Huh, that's interesting. 2, there was nothing in the Gotham Feed that when I tried to read it, I don't know about other LPers, I never got any Selena updates in the codex, and I think some people didn't either. There must have been a patch, maybe an update. Yeah, maybe there must have been an update or a patch. I'm surprised the news isn't on. So let's look at the drug molecule sample.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone.
Okay. And then the DNA clean sample.
Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible. This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me. To cure other people, we'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
Start with Harvey.
We don't have the time or resources for
Start
that.
with Harvey after we clear yourself.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Yes. All right. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. Interesting. Oh. Okay. There's that. There's that. That's close. There we go. There we go.
That should do it.
Antidote. Do it now, Spruce, before you go nutso on everybody.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
Ugh. Use WASD. Ugh. Ugh. Did it work? Oh, it's going away. The veiny things are going
Hopefully
away.
that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. Feel better already.
Good.
So, what are we going to do now?
Save Harvey.
First things first, I need to know what Vicky
No, save Harvey.
Arkham has been up to while I've been away.
While you're saving
Search
Harvey.
for all children of Arkham recent activity.
Priorities, Bruce. Priorities.
The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body.
Mm-hmm.
That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I never really trusted her fully.
I never trusted her. There was always something off.
Your instincts are very rarely wrong, sir.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
Hi, Jace.
Tip. Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum?
Thank you, Jace.
No offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce,
Yeah?
if you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
All right, here we go. Gotham Heights, failed residents, 5:46 p.m. Am I gonna find them dead? Uh-oh. I'm gonna find them dead, aren't I?
I'm inside the Vale house.
Move deeper into the house to get a better look. Oh, this does not look good. Oh no! I knew it! I knew I would find them dead. To cover up something. Oh my.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there was a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
So who did this then?
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Oh my gosh, their eyeballs. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling they didn't do that in order to open up a security door somewhere. That's Tales from the Borderlands.
Syringe.
A syringe.
Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Did she
Is this the same
actually?
drug?
She actually did this to the Vale parents?
This is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal.
I'm wondering if what happened was self-inflicted. You know, maybe the drugs made them go crazy and they pulled their own eyes out, which is really gruesome.
Recent family photo?
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building.
Huh. Vale family photo featuring Mr. Vale's company. Mrs. Vale's body. Eyes.
Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
Ow.
That's disturbing.
There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse.
This is all kinds of messed up. Blood spatter.
Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly.
Swinging wildly.
Right. There's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown.
Nothing I
Maybe.
can see.
Wall indentation. A knife. Ooh. Oh, is that the knife that... Ugh.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
That's what I'd like to know. Somebody hiding in there? Someone's in there, isn't it? Don't... Oh.
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive.
No.
He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues.
Wow.
Looks like a company logo. The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
Wow. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Logo. Family photo.
The logos match.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
Mm-hmm. Neck wound. Was not used as a murder weapon. Syringe. Neck wound.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
Mm-hmm. But why did she bother removing the eyes? Knife. Belt buckle. Link to the wall indentation.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle.
That's what I thought.
It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
Wow. Now there's got to be something. Hair.
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Probably with the knife. But why?
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know.
That's a good... I'm glad you
After
know.
we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover.
She killed her own
To
parents.
do that, she needed them out of the way. With Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity on Lady Arkham, seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents.
That's
but only
messed
the
up.
mother was there at first.
That is messed up.
Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
Wow.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them. Clear. Nothing here.
Who could be in here? Could it be Cobblehot? I doubt it would still be Vicky. It's gonna be the last place that we look.
No.
It's gonna be the last place that we look. In the stair closet?
There's someone here, under the stairs.
Oh no, it's the child. Oh, this is a messed up thing for a kid to run into. You should just like call out and tell him not to be afraid or something. Easy, I won't hurt you.
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a kid. You're gonna be alright.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. Gonna be alright. I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because I hid in here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
What's going on?
Get down.
Whoa, really? Really? Oh, it's stupid drones.
Hello, Batman. What a pleasure to see you.
Penguin.
Let me guess. You're trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little bat traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out to the open. Ah!
Whoa. Yeah, get out of the way, kid. Oh, goodness gracious. Stupid drone.
The hell?
That should have worked. Thank you, kid. Oh, no! Good job, bats. Good. Whew. That could have gone a lot worse.
Nice work, kid.
Oh, no.
They're dead.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't save your parents. You don't know how sorry. I promise, I won't stop until I catch the person that did this.
Poor kid.
You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true.
Are we looking at the next...
I will always owe you one.
Are we looking at the next Robin? Oh man, is this gonna be is this gonna be Robin in this universe?
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
He's an orphan, right?
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
That would be really cool if
He saved me.
that kid ended up being his Robin later on, maybe in a few years. Wow.
Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter?
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
plot twist.
Who was the boy then?
Just look after him.
Just make sure he's taken care of and doesn't fall through the cracks. After what he's been through, he needs a good home.
Yeah, I actually know the drill.
He says he heard something about drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation.
Oh, H to the no.
I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
What? Yeah. Take the shoulder. Yeah, I'm actually trying to help your heinies. I'm trying to save you guys. Could he be that new Bat Kid I heard about? That's actually a good theory, Hark. I hadn't thought of that for the first time I saw this. That could be interesting.
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's right. I have a bad feeling it was no accident.
Oh no, did somebody get to Lucius?
On the line for me, please.
Hopefully nothing
course.
happened to Lucius.
Let's get a closer look at you. No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked. Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Right.
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce. How can I help?
I need you to see something. Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
That's not good.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblehot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose. Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
He's outsmarted all of
Cut
us.
yourself some slack, Lucius. There's no way you could have known. I certainly don't blame you for it.
Well, I still feel a little guilty. Looks to
Well, let's
me
just figure
like
out how to
he's
fix
introduced
it.
some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
Tread carefully.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise. I say you do what you need to do, as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Thanks, Lucius.
You're going
Lucius.
to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course.
Is it Harvey on vacation at the beach?
Reports of Children of Arkham
well, it's
activity
Harvey.
are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate.
Uh-oh.
So the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
Harvey is scared, paranoid, but he clearly views Batman in a favorable light. Then again, maybe talking to an old friend is what he
Well,
needs.
he trusts Batman more than he trusts Bruce right now.
Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
But he trusts Batman. I think this time I'm gonna go as it makes more sense to go as Batman because he actually Batman has actually gained his trust all throughout this episode. Going as Bruce may not help. I don't think he'll listen to reason, but I think he'll listen to Batman. I feel like if he goes as Bruce isn't even gonna get like a sentence in. At least as Batman, he can at least talk to him and maybe find some way to reason with Harvey. And if he has to remove his mask at the end of the conversation, then he'll remove his mask. But the important thing is he needs to get him listening first. And I don't think Bruce is going to be able to get it. I don't think Bruce is going to do it. You guys think the same thing? Well, my name's Winterheart and describes some nuances of me pretty good. I see you again. Eyes are missing. Geez, the rage. No. Wow, you're right. Vicky is making handsome Jack look like a saint. This part is dark and disturbing. I hope no one young is watching this. Yeah, creepy murder scene. I'm sure John Doe would approve. Vicky is evil, plain and simple, and just to die, but this is worse. There is worse to come, guys. Vicky lost it completely. Yeah, the scene definitely speaks of spite and vengeance. Well, there is some symbolism in the attack. Vicky herself is under the effects of the drugs for sure. I don't know. That's really horrific. I hope no one under the age of 15 sees this. Fake dad beat her with a belt and mom just watched, I guess. Maybe the Scarecrow was after this after all. I think this kid is more likely now. It's more likely now that I see him. This boy reminds me of Clem. I think Vicky has the effects of the drug herself. Man, I want to say Harry Potter jokes, but I don't think that will suit the situation like this. The kid sounded like an abused victim when he asked to not be punished. Penguin occupied Wayne Enterprise technology already. Vicky is just evil. She's crazy. She should be in Arkham. Oh, poor kid. It's like little Bruce all over again. This really hits home for Bruce, and you can hear it in his words. Yeah. I love how Troy handled that voice acting situation with the child. Could he be the new bad kid? People who do evil deeds don't do so because they see themselves as bad people. Everyone is capable of doing great good or great evil based down on the morals of the person. But some people know they're bad and revel in it. AAA classic, take the shoulder. I'm laughing really hard now. Now we have to stop everyone first. If she dies or not isn't the main objective. Harvey's going full revenge over a girl. I don't see how killing Vicky would make the situation better. I would only kill her if I have to do it depending on the situation. And the ship just went underwater. No, can we get through to Dent? I found this choice hard. Batman saved him, so try and swipe some DNA while you're there. That's a good idea. Use your bat things to get some DNA. Going as Bruce is what I choose. I went with Bruce. I agree, go with Bat. Depends on if you saved him before or not, I think. At this point, I'm not sure if you can mend things as Bruce. Bat has Dent approval. Go with the Bat. He's more likely to listen to Batman. Will you go with Batman's route then? I went as Bruce, and I gotta say it's cool but heartbreaking. Alright. It makes sense for me to go as Batman at this point. They have a rapport.
Batman saves Bruce Wayne.
And Harvey.
Yes, about bloody time.
And Harvey. Let's go save my man. Because right now, Harvey's not himself either. He's Two-Face.
Don't screw this up, Harvey.
He's Two-Face.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do.
And so Bruce is not going to be his true self. He's going to be Batman.
I just can't second guess myself.
We need to talk.
Batman. Oh, you scared the hell out of me. But it's good to see you.
He's gonna listen to us.
I was just telling someone how much I'd love to get you on my payroll.
Oh.
You've gone too
I
far.
thought she was gonna say how
Leave
much I'd love to
Wayne
get you in my
alone.
pants.
Wayne? What, is this about the whole seizing his assets thing?
Oh, his assets, huh?
You're not gonna break my legs,
Do
are
you want to grab him by the assets?
Or maybe you're just gonna make threats. Words out that you don't get violent unless you have to.
Calm down, Dent. I just want to talk.
Sounds good to me. I'll admit, I'm surprised to see you helping Wayne. Seems kinda small potatoes for you. Maybe you haven't seen the news, but he hasn't been the most upright citizen lately. Why should I do anything to help him?
Because you like his assets. He was your friend.
Wayne was your friend. He put his faith in you, supported your campaign.
He betrayed me! He lied to my face while sneaking around behind my back.
You're assuming he lied to you. That's the whole problem.
Wayne is just another curveball this stupid city threw my way. Hill and his goons, the Waynes, the children of Arkham. I'm finally starting to understand, to see just how sick Gotham really is.
You're kind of not feeling very well
To
either.
save Gotham, I need to do some bad before it gets better.
Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it, Harvey. Don't do it.
Ready to go.
Don't do it.
Do it.
No, Harvey, don't. No.
What did you do?
Uh-oh.
Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ.